Have you ever wondered what Elden Ring Nightreign is not telling you? Welcome to another video, guys. My name is Bflattened, and we're going to be talking about a 5-tip video that Elden Ring just does not tell you, and it is just have to figure it out for yourself. These aren't in any particular order, but I just thought that these were cool, so I wanted to throw them together in this video. The first one is Boluses. If you've seen Boluses in the churches, mostly Marika churches, they're in these crates. There are multiple different boluses that you can find, and all of them will instantly cure the status effect that are aligned with them. However, they also give a permanent buff all the way up to +9. There are poison buildup, scarlet rot, blood loss, frostbite, sleep, madness, and deathblight. Some of these are kind of useless, but the ones that I think are the most worthwhile to look out for is probably the frostbite, blood loss, and deathblight. The rest are just kind of meh. So if you see those ones in specific, make sure to auto activate them, equip them, and make sure to get them to as high as possible. They can go up to +9. Next up on the list is the selling relic menu. Now, if you've been to your relic rites ritual here, you can select your relics for each individual character. However, if you go all the way to the end, there's actually a sell menu. You can favorite your relics, you can sell your relics, and you can gain Murk for them. So if you have any pesky relics that are just taking up inventory space, or if you want to organize them a little bit better, kind of like I have, you can get some Murk back for it, and go ahead and re-roll for some more, or just buy some of them straight up from the jar shard. Next up on the list, we have locusts. If you've seen the level absorbed on your screen at some point, you've probably had the locust random event hit you. Locusts are super annoying, and they can actually alter and end runs. However, if you know what you're doing with them, they will be a problem no more. Go near a site of grace, the fire will end up warding them off, and they will no longer be a bother or a pain in the ass to you. Locusts are single-handedly the worst random event that I've probably ever run into, so make sure to go visit a site of grace as soon as you possibly can. Speaking of sites of grace can revive you. If you or an ally are near a site of grace, granted you haven't procced it previously, you can actually crawl over to the site of grace. When it procs, it can revive you. It is a very neat mechanic, but it is also a very situational one that probably doesn't come up too often, but I thought I'd throw it in here anyways because I thought it was pretty neat. And finally on our list, just because this one takes the longest, there are red phantoms that can be spotted throughout the entire map of Elden Ring Nightreign. Now, if you see one of these red phantoms that are on their knees and defeated, kind of like if you've ever played Neo, these phantoms will drop items that were associated with a character death, yours or somebody else's, and they will drop starting gear that they had on them when they died. Now, you will see a special effect that is added to them, and when you enter your inventory, called the grief status effect. The grief status effect is, to explain it as best as I can, the main stats of those characters, it'll improve the 2 main stats for them. Now, if you go into the visual codex, the visual codex will show the character's 2 main stats. So, for example, if we go to Duchess, you can see that her best ones are intelligence, for example. But if you go to someone like Recluse, you can see that it's intelligence and faith. So if you pick up their starting weapon and it has the grief status effect, it is the 2 main stats get a slight bonus, and that could be a game changer for you. Now, it goes even further for dying. If you go into the forest area in Round Table, you can see that there are a lot of characters that got victories. If you go into the location for it, if I can find it here, right over this balcony, you'll see that multiple people have got victories. Now, if you hover over them, even if you don't care for it or what their gear was, it's alright. If you see that they are glowing with a swirl that comes out of them, I don't have a photo unfortunately, but if you see a swirl that comes out from one of the victories, it means that someone took your red phantom, used your gear, and got a victory with it. If you see that, go ahead and hover over it, view Victor's record, And if you do that, you could take it to the relic rites and you get 1000 Murk for it for someone winning with your piece of gear. Super neat, super cool. One thing that I've only seen happen once, and I really wish I got a photo and recorded it. But yeah, Red Phantoms, make sure to check them out. They give a really huge buff, and you can also reward yourself or others with the extra Murk. So that's going to do it for the 5 tricks that I have that Elden Ring Nightreign does not tell you or teach you. Kind of have to find them out on your own. If you found any of these useful, or if you didn't know any of them, feel free to toss a like on the video or even comment which one I ended up showing you for the first time. And if I missed any, feel free to comment in the video itself, and we'll see if we can add another video with yours included. My name is Bflattened, guys, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care, all. Laters.